All right, getting you today's updates where Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be inaugurating the 44th Chess Olympiad today in the state of Tamil Nadu. The state government already is all out to promote the much anticipated event, which will have over 2,000 participants from 200 countries. With the powerhouses of Russia and China missing this time around, India will be fielding 3 teams each and women's sections also respectively. Now, what is coming across as the preparations that has been made for this event, and also on the other side we'll be talking also about the politics that seems to be happening. It is a poster war that is erupted in the state ahead of the event. But the BJP has claimed that a check and made after DMK government made it mandatory to include the Prime Minister's pictures on the event banners. Around 12,000 hoardings, we are told, are being changed overnight. And initially, the state government did not put the Prime Minister's picture. That had irked the move of the BJP workers who had pasted Prime Minister's photos along with MK Stalin's pictures on the very same posters.
44th Olympiad, Chess Olympiad, where Honorable Prime Minister is taking part in this august occasion. We are welcoming on behalf of our party, in particularly from public in general. While watching the posters and hoardings, nowhere I am seeing Honorable Prime Minister's photo. It is not requesting or anything, it is a mandatory. We should give the due respect to the PM House. The Chief Minister photo, I think the organizers are pleasing in that way. If there is a hidden agenda or whatever their personal agenda, it's not correct, it is not in good taste.
When it is an international event, when the Prime Minister is inaugurating, it is the duty of the government of the DMK to have our Prime Minister in all the publicity materials. Prime Minister doesn't need any publicity. But there is a respect for the country, there is a respect for the Prime Minister. So I think as a responsible Chief Minister, if he is responsible, if he had been responsible, he should have advised the government or the DMK to have our Prime Minister in all the posters.
Well, those are the reactions, rather the criticism and questions are being raised by the BJP down south. Let me straight away go across to Pratibha and Prapanch, both joining us live right now. Pratibha, first up to you. The news posters there that have been put up, what are the difference in the additions that have been made in those new posters?
Right, I'll just show you the posters. Let me just tell you, we are at the iconic Marina Beach Road, and here there are 3 to 4 colleges from the Lady Wellington College to the Madras University to even the Presidency College. Usually this area is completely packed, but today the educational institutions have been given a holiday because there's going to be a lot of VIP movement to ensure that the road is completely free of traffic. That's the reason why educational institutions have been given an off today. But to talk about the politics, yes, a lot of war going on over the posters. Let me just show you one of the posters here. And these posters have been put in place across Chennai. So these posters here are for the tournament. This, of course, very clearly having the picture of MK Stalin. I'm not sure if you can see the difference here. Right here is Prime Minister Modi's picture. But if you can see in the visuals here, the picture is pasted over it. There is a picture that was already printed. If you look at Chief Minister MK Stalin in the posters, it's very clear that it had already been printed there. So this was the original poster as it was supposed to be. This area was completely empty. It only had the Chief Minister's poster here. So his face was there. This is part of the poster. But this here is, it's just pasted here. It looks like it's been done in quite a hurried way. Remember, war of words had broken out because initially only Chief Minister Stalin's pictures were there. The BJP saying this is an international event and India is hosting the Chess Olympiad. So, petty politics should not be played out. And this is an insult to Prime Minister Modi. Of course, the BJP leaders have put up posters across Chennai welcoming Prime Minister Modi as well. In fact, very interestingly, in the BJP posters, they've also said, welcome to King Modi ji, the key player in chess. So a bit of wordplay there as well. But talking about the politics of it, this was the entire poster. Initially, it had only Chief Minister MK Stalin. But after the war of words broke out, thankfully just hours ahead of the official inauguration of it, we are seeing some damage control being done here. On the face of it, if you just look at it from there, it will look very seamless. It looks like Chief Minister Stalin is there. Prime Minister Modi is there, so there's nothing to worry about. This was how the poster was supposed to look. But a closer look, I'm not sure if it's caught on camera, but because I'm right here, I can very clearly see that this is an image that has just been pasted. It's just been pasted over the poster that was already in place. So this is a clear case of a damage control that has been done by the the Tamil Nadu government after a lot of backlash that it faced, after a lot of flack it faced for having only Chief Minister Stalin's picture. Of course, on the war of words, there has also been a lot of talk about how Chief Minister Stalin was very quick in ensuring that the event was organized here, and that's the reason why the politics has played out.
All right, Prapanch, is it a fight for credit there with last-minute changes and decisions now taking place?
Now we need to understand that there were several hoardings that were put up across Chennai which only had the pictures and portraits of Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, M.K. Stalin. Now subsequently cadres of BJP had come out and pasted few pictures of Prime Minister Narendra Modi on those pictures and the hoardings which were put up across the state, in fact Chennai, and this egged a lot of people, and subsequently Thandai Periyar Dravidar Kazhagam cadres had come and they had in fact paint on the Prime Minister's poster and portrait pictures, and subsequently it was defaced and action is being taken across them. However, now we could see that a new posters have come up in Chennai, wherein both pictures of Prime Minister as well as the Chief Minister are put up. Predominantly, it could not be seen in all the places, but however, there are places wherein new posters have come up. The administration is ensuring that new posters are being put up. However, now we are at former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Karunanidhi's memorial. Here you could see an interesting visual. This is the memorial of Mr. Karunanidhi, and here you could see this memorial resembles the board of chess. It resembles, it is painted, the tiles have been painted as so the board of chess. So now you can see how the chess fever has gripped Chennai, and the Chennai is right now prepared for hosting the 44th Chess Olympiad. It's a very international event. Nearly 187 countries are taking part in this event. We can also not omit the politics that the Congress has been putting up. We need to understand that Congress is boycotting the chess event today. Saying that the country is facing unprecedented price rise, unemployment, lack of security.
We need to fix your audio first. We'll just come back to you. But those pictures, that is actually both Pratibha and Prapanch that have been showing to us. This is how Chennai has prepared itself. It's a virtual black and white board that can be seen. Mind games also being played in a way. But if we talk about world chess champion Vishwanathan Anand, he has been praising this event, calling himself that he will be mentoring when it comes to this event that is taking place for the first time in India. Listen in.
Even when I came back as world champion in 2001, there was a wonderful ride through the city, and it was one of my treasured memories. But this one was even longer, and the police were walking the whole way. Many people greeted me from buses and cars. It was a very special experience. Teams are as strong as ever, and in Olympiad we have maybe 20-25 very good teams. So I think our team is well prepared, but finally they'll have to show it at the board.